gamers, it is time for some more Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and this time we shall do Extra Mode. I have stated in the previous episode that all Extra Mode is, it's literally the same story, the same game and whatnot, but it's a little bit harder. So we're just going to skip all the boring story stuff that we already know about. As usual, we start off in Cookie Country. Nothing much to say here, it's just the same old cinematics. And the first thing you'll immediately notice is that Kirby has a lot less HP. There it is. Kirby has a lot less HP, about a little less than half than he has in the main story mode. And in this version, it's a little bit of a pink color, when in the original on the Wii it was a green color, his health bar. Well, let's just go into the first stage. Yeah, we already know how to play. That's a little dumb that that's even sitting there on Extra Mode of all things. Whatever, like you need to be reminded. Now, this Waddle Dee is a lot larger than it was in the original story. That's another many differences. The enemies will appear to be a bit larger. Well, some of them will, at the very least. Not all of them. Like this little chonk-looking thing. And now I have Cutter once again. And some enemies seem to have slightly different movement patterns, too. Like that bronze bird that just smacked me in the face. Alright, unlike in the original version, I'd like to get as many lives as possible, because definitely this is a little bit harder. Which part of the reason why I thought it was a little dumb how some people thought, oh, this game is too easy. Just look at Extra Mode. It's actually quite difficult. If you don't know what you're doing, that is. But I don't really have much commentary here, I'll be perfectly honest, so just gonna keep going, and there seems to be certain enemies that are a little bit different here as well. I don't think that key Scarfy was there before. So this is merely the first level, and it's just here to teach you things. And we've all seen the energy spheres. This is purely there just to let you know, hey, these things exist. And look at that. Oh yeah, and that's another little difference that this version has that the original doesn't really have. Not the original story mode, I mean. All the 1-ups have little crowns on them. That's a nice little detail. Man, these Waddle Dees must not like being put on fire. I mean, hey, if I were on fire. But I like that? No, of course not. Who would like that even in the slightest? And when we see our first mid-boss in Stage 2, I'll even show you even more differences that this has from the original. Alright, and here's our super abilities. Actually, the mid-boss that we run into later in this stage. Alright, we've seen the Ultra Restored cinematics. It's very great. Now, just cut through everything, Kirby. Which apparently, according to lore in this, the Ultra Restored is so large it can cut through whole planets even. Which is a bit of an exaggeration, I'd argue, but whatever. Like, let me even show you. Packing pure destructive power. It's a super ability, its name. Ultra Sword. It destroys everything in its path, even the ground. And because the ground is totally indestructible. Gotta get these guys out of here. We don't like your kind here. And 1-up. Alright, and we got ourselves an alternate dimension. Hello, Aaron. How are you doing today? Everything's going just fine. Now notice this background seems to be, not the background, the shadow wall we all have to run away from is a slightly different color. Good to know that you're doing fantastical. Alright. Honestly, until the Pokemon Home compatibility for Scarlet and Violet comes out, I ain't touching Legends Arceus. And if you'll notice also, this seems to move a little bit faster than the wall did in normal mode. And you can see I'm already nearly out of HP, and I barely have... And we're about to have a boss. Barely any HP left, and we're about to have this boss, which is... You'll notice the first thing, that these bosses have different designs than they did in the original version on main mode. And also different attack patterns and stuff. Like, he starts to zigzag when he dashes in the background, and it's also called a Spear Dreamer EX, not just a regular Spear Dreamer like it wasn't called before. He just makes a black hole there, a really weak black hole. Like, it's not that strong. But he's down already. His design is completely different, and the health bar even looks a little different, too. And I get a little cherry for my prize. A participation prize, if you will. But that's just our first taste on how different the bosses are in this version. Alright, now let's see if we can get one so we can get those 1-ups. And easy. Yeah, well, as long as you're enjoying that, they weren't all that good. But other than that, I only had like 8, 9 followers at the time when I did those. And my commentary was a little shallow, if you will. Well, maybe not shallow, more... Yeah, I guess shallow is the right term. I'd argue my commentary is still a little shallow, but I could just be being a little modest. But anyways, give me the leaf power up. Every time you guard, I'm impervious to damage. In Sigma's castle, okay. I believe I titled that episode... I don't remember what I titled it. Same old boring cinematics, just keep on running, and we're over the ground and stuff. Alright, they want me to have the coder ability, but Leaf can break vines and stuff as well. So you don't really need it. He's supposedly dead. Don't worry. It's okay, everybody. He hid himself to repair himself. Which I think I remember saying that in the episode as well. Dads are fine. I'll just run through here with the Bob Blaster. And everything gets annihilated in its vicinity. Now, I do need some healing items, which I believe that's another difference from the original. You'll find less healing items scattered about. Which definitely adds to the difficulty in a way, but... Yeah, I mean, if you're good enough in the game, I wouldn't say that adds to the difficulty all that much. You just gotta be a little more careful with the less HP you have. Hey, look at that, perfect. Actually, I've yet to play a Mario game on this channel. I really should do that at some point. And I think I know the one I do want to play in the future. But I'm waiting to get a certain number of subs on YouTube first. Hey, become a subscriber if you want to see those specials. If you haven't already subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe on YouTube. Very thank you. Very thank you. Nobody says that. Yeah, the upcoming Mario movie that's about to come out probably in a week or so, if it hasn't already. And this banana apparently respawns when you go into that room. I didn't know that. And this energy sphere can't hide from me. Yeah, this game doesn't have the downward spike attack that was in Triple Deluxe. Which is funny how they didn't add that attack into this version, which I believe I remember stating that in the normal mode playthrough. Alright, here's our another mid-boss, Gigant's Edge. However, you'll notice that he is brown, and he is now EX as well. Immediately can shoot a sword beam right at you. That I think does even more damage than the original. Alright, he'll try to dash at you, but then stop midway through and dash again. But he'll still crash into the wall. And he'll block, I think, for a little bit longer, too. Which all you have to do is really wait around. He does that, and he's down already. Easy peasy. Not exactly harder, he just has a different attack pattern. Just a few more tricks up his sleeve. Yeah, make sure you're not under one of these when they fall. That'll insta-kill you. Should have stated that in the original playthrough, but who cares? Alright, that's stage 2 completed. Alright, enjoy X5 through X8, even though you said you already had X7 and X8. So more like X5 and X6. X5 you should enjoy, but X6 you're not gonna like too long. Or too much, I mean. I don't think the downloads took that long, but I don't know, I don't want to question your, the strength of your internet. Oh wait, we need the spark ability. Give me it. Alright, doesn't shoot many cannons. Even the shots those appear to be a lot larger too. Hey, just get unlimited data, that's what I do. Unlimited data is the best. And I see you don't have a normal internet connection, you're using, like, mobile hotspots. I used to use that all the time as well. Heck, back when Kirby Star Allies was the latest Kirby game, and I was downloading the free DLC characters. It took hours for them to fully download. But it was worth it, because all those characters are really fun to play, and hey, when I inevitably do a Star Allies playthrough, you all see what I mean. But we gotta get through this Kirby game first. Yes, you did state that your brother is the one who owns those two. Did you tell him about Symphonia? Because I found even more glitches that the Switch version has. Even though the PS4 and the Xbox One version, I'm pretty sure I have it too. Like, I really don't have much commentary at this point in the game. We've already seen all of this. Alright, get you out of the picture. We don't like you here. Get that out of here to make things a lot easier. Alright, still gotta deal with that one key Scarfy at the beginning. So just keep being patient here. Jump when appropriate to jump. And that's an awesome placement. Oh, nah, it's a fine placement. You could easily jump over it. Nah, I mean, if that's how hopeful he is about them fixing it. I mean, the game's been out for over a month now. You'd think they would have updated it by now. I mean, you shouldn't have to update the game for it to be functional. You shouldn't need these dumb glitches at that point in the game. So it's not really always a good thing to just, oh, rely only on updates and stuff, but that's what he wants to do. I mean, that's the age we're in now, where you gotta wait for updates for a game to be more polished. I mean, geez, you want an already unupdated version, just play any previous version, like the GameCube or Steam version. I mean, you said you had the GameCube version of Command Mission, and you could have gotten the GameCube version of Symphonia, probably for like $40. Just go on eBay right now and find a $40 copy. Another thing, actually, those key monkeys, they do move faster, but in the original Return to Dreamland, they were a lot faster than that. Or not faster, they had a different color scheme. They weren't just the original yellow color. So that's interesting. They're still the original yellow color, they're just a bit larger. Hey, and I'm about to die, so best be careful. Now let's get our festival ability. Put a festival show on. And unlike in the original version... Oh, they wouldn't listen to you about that? Well, gee. But what was I saying? Hey, donuts, man. These donuts are great. Yeah, you get the joke. Alright, and another one up for me. Alright, only one more stage before we hit the boss of this world. Which we all know who it is. But he is a little different. Alright, stage 4. Fire! And again, one thing I've noticed this game tends to do with the stages a lot is they'll have different gimmicks for different parts of a level. Like this one's got background elements that can literally hurt you if you're not careful. I didn't say Xbox, I said GameCube. Did you have were you playing Command Mission on GameCube is what I asked. And we can go through there, because apparently I completely forgot about that wall that you can actually walk through. Just to get that energy sphere. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get every energy sphere on screen. Just save up time, I'll probably even just... Because you already all see me get the 120 of them. That are in the original, so I don't want to waste my time with that here. It's pretty much just the same game, just everything's harder. That's it. Command Mission is on GameCube. I have the GameCube version of Command Mission. I was asking if you were playing the GameCube version, because if you did, you could have just gotten the GameCube version of Symphonia. So it is. Because X7 and X8, yeah, those aren't on GameCube, but other than that. But yeah, you have it on PS2. Just the way you worded it, saying that they were only on PS2, well, X7 and X8 are, at least until the recent ports since 2018. But Command Mission does have the GameCube version. Yeah, I get it, you were playing them on PS2. Just the way you worded it confused me a little. Alright, I still have my candy activated and it's gone. Give me the sword. Alright, aside from these Fury Rex that's going to show up in this stage, there's no more mid-bosses to worry about in this level, or in the entirety of this level. In this world, even, the entirety of this world. I should be saying, my grammar's a little off. We don't need no leaf powers, though that is a little tempting. Yeah, it was episode 13 then. No wonder why I didn't remember that. I don't know, it was a very late night for me that episode. Do forgive me still. Honestly, if I ever learn how to edit, that whole thing is getting edited out. Or if I ever hire an editor. I still have yet to learn how to edit unless you all have a good guide video I can watch. Alright, let us get the monster flame. Oh yes, I remember him. Haven't seen him in a while. I just die already, get off my screen. Nobody likes these big things, whatever they are. And I also noticed something when the super abilities hit the foreground elements, those like flowers that you can get stars out of, they automatically break and give you the stars. And I also forgot to mention something. Notice how the stars also, the little collectible stars you get, also have slightly different patterns than they do in the normal mode. They're not full stars, they have little holes, like star-shaped holes in them. Again, I know I'm alright, but they have little star-shaped holes in them. That's also a nice little detail that this version has the original doesn't have. The original main story, I mean, because the original Wii version had this too. Yay, deforestation in a Kirby game. Haven't seen that before. Also, I've also noticed something. I had to say also twice. The star portals look a little different too. They're not just all purple. They look a little bit more of a magenta-ish color, if you will. Alright, get out of my way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Make way for the cavalry. Ow. Hey, look at that. It's nice that I'm bringing people together. And that is the power of Twitch, people. It brings gamers alike together. Alright, let's do the Leaf ability. I think I did Spark before. Alright, and our Sphere Doomer EX is here today. Already at nearly half HP. And I can hide from your attacks, you loser. Haha, you can't touch me. This black hole attack isn't even that strong, or at least as strong as compared to Magolor's. And he's down already. It's totally not because I have experience in this game. Nope, not at all. I'm just a beginner's luck, that's what it is. Alright, no surprises under here. And that's that. Alright, give me the end of the stage. And number 1 again. Yeah, good to know. That's pretty cool. Twitch has a lot of amazing things that I'm still learning about. Alright, that's all the energy spheres in level 1. Alright, without further hesitation or ado, we're going to go into the stage. Hey, Maxim Tomatoes, my favorite. Alright, a part of me really doesn't want to hit a tree with leaves, but hey, we're a bunch of lumberjacks, we're a bunch of woodcutters. We're going to cause some deforestation. Now, the first thing you see is his leaves are purple as opposed to green. And his trunk seems to be a duller brown color, it looks like. Or the bark, I should say, is a duller brown color. Kirby act like you've never seen Wispy Woods before. And now it's Wispy EX. Fun fact, back in elementary school when I used to make Fakemons, I actually made a Fakemon that was literally just Wispy Woods. And I gave it 2 forms where one was green and the other was purple based on the EX form in the original Wii version. Yeah, I know, I'm not very original. But you'll notice that his little wind-blowing attack, or sucking attack, will drop apples on you. Now, when he does this, you better get away from him because he can grow needles out of the ground now. Yeah, perhaps Cloud just doesn't want to do the Nintendo friend thing. That's okay, that's his choice. Oh no, he stuck me up! Ah, give me more Joy-Con drift, why don't you? Every time I have to do that, some weird things happen. He'll blow out some purple gusts of air as well, but he's down like that. And he just pops the ores out of his hair. Okay, out of his leaves. Alright, dude. Don't know what use you could possibly have for those, I'm just saying. But hey, we got the ores. We're totally not helping a trader in his scheme. Nope, not at all. You know what else I just realized about the Cutter hat? It's got a second set of eyes, which in most Kirby games it doesn't have that. So, wait, Kirby has 2 sets of eyes. Does that mean he has 4 times the eyesight? I don't know if many people are going to get that reference. A bit of a forced joke on my part, but other than that. Alright, let's skip that. We've already seen this. You did it, Kirby! My ship has its oars back! And thank you so much. I'm counting on you to find the other missing parts. Keep up the good work, and don't forget to keep an eye out for those energy spheres. Yeah, cool, we've already seen this, dude. You do have to re-unlock all of these on this mode, which is a little dumb in my opinion. But nah, it's part of the 100% completion, I suppose. Alright, well, we're almost done with this episode, so you can either tell us that now, or if you'd like, you can save it for the next episode. If you find enough energy spheres, reactivating those doors will be a breeze. So whenever you see one, be sure to grab it. Wow, you've already found 13 energy spheres. Way to go, Kirby, you've reactivated the door to a challenge stage. It's over in the room on the right, why not give it a try? Well, we got a little time, we could at least give that a little try, I suppose. Even though you've already seen me do this in the original... I didn't want to go down there. You've already seen me do this in the original mode, so... why not? We could do it anyway. It is a little harder since we have less HP, so why not? Why don't we do it? Alright, sword can go ropes, yes, we know. There is no time, your sword is enough, Kirby. And the way those coins were placed looked a little off, if you know what I'm talking about, people. And I just committed manslaughter. Yay, dude. Actually, there's a hidden path up here I didn't notice before. That's pretty nice. Alright, just run away from these. Free golden coin. And I just wasted those coins down there again, but who cares? Now, we're not getting hit. Upward slash, upward slash, upward slash. Break that. Oh, you can't be serious. Alright. That's annoying. Why could you do this to me, game? Why would you do this to me? Who cares? Because unless you know that's there, you're never really going to get that first go. Alright, we only have a minute left, but that's okay. We should almost be done anyways. Again, Honedge before Honedge was cool. These Honedge looking things with wings and stuff. And I got hit. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Even more nice. And there's a hidden part of the stage here. Even more free points. And more golden coins. We gotta hurry up. We should be almost at the end of the stage. Come on, almost there. We're not losing today. Alright, we're good. We're done. That sounds like a pretty halfway decent backstory, and I just missed out on the golden rank. Oh well, that'll have to do. And then that allowed you to become a Maverick Hunter and stuff. I guess. Alright, and free 1-up for that too. And actually, you know what else you could possibly add to that? Because of Axel, that inspired you to become a Maverick Hunter, which does start off your journey, and then maybe he ends up getting into trouble sometime, and now it's your turn to be his hero. Alright, and we all know the name of this level? Raisin Ruins. And you know what? This is something I forgot to explain in the finale of the main mode against Magolor, but remember when I was talking about the first letter of each world name? You have to pay attention to that for level 1 through level 7. So C-R-O-W-N-E-D, crowned, which is foreshadowing to Magolor taking the Master Crown. That's what I meant by that, and I should have stated that before. But anyways, that'll have to do for today's episode. Tune in next time for we will take on the harder version of Raisin Ruins. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching this edition of Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. If you like this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the vids you see on screen right now and that bell button for more. Thank you, Aaron, for joining me once again. And thank you everybody for watching. Have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.